But first, tens of thousands of pro-Palestinian protesters marching through downtown D.C. today, demanding a ceasefire in the Gaza Strip and an end to U.S. military aid to Israel. NewsNation correspondent Tom Dempsey was at the rally just a few hours ago and joins us live now. Tom, this was a huge turnout today.
Yeah, that's right, Natasha. I actually came from the White House press area, and I can tell you, that press area is located on the White House press grounds. You can definitely hear some of the protests that you might be able to hear behind me, and many of them are lined up along the gates. The organizers of this protest saying they wanted this to be the largest display of support for Palestine in U.S. history.
On Saturday in Washington, D.C., calls for a ceasefire in the Israel-Hamas war grew even louder.
No more money for Israel!
A protest attracting tens of thousands of people, some holding signs, many others chanting. All to send a message as war rages on in the Middle East.
We just want everything to stop. We want people to live in peace.
This woman told NewsNation she has friends in Palestine, fearing for their lives. On Saturday, she kept thinking of them.
Everybody, especially the children, deserve a normal life, to live and laugh and love, and to have dreams that they can pursue.
Some of the protesters voiced opposition to aid for Israel and hoped President Joe Biden would hear their calls as they marched through the streets of D.C.
I don't feel like we are treated as just people. They don't value our life.
The rally in D.C. came as protesters in other cities around the world plan to call for a ceasefire. But so far, leaders in Israel have pushed back against those calls.
After a meeting with U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken on Friday, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu refused to support a ceasefire that does not include Hamas releasing hostages. Later on NewsNation's The Hill, Noah Tishby, a former Israeli special envoy for combating anti-Semitism, said she expected Israel to keep fighting.
This needs to end. This absolutely needs to end. There will be ceasefire, absolutely, as soon as Hamas is defeated.
Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now!
Now, as the war continues, those who came out on Saturday hope peace comes soon.
I'm not against Jewish. I'm not against, we need to live together. This is what we need to.
We also know similar events were held in London, Paris, as well as in Berlin tonight. According to the Gaza Health Ministry, more than 9,400 Palestinians have died in the area so far during this conflict, Natasha.
Okay, Tom Dempsey live for us in D.C. tonight. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.